Captain by a hook with a red beard. Captain by a hook with a red beard.
Year after year, families travel, families cheer. Oh, the joy to the pain. Seniors cry, for this is their last game. After this weekend, nothing shall be the same. The madness is real. The madness is here. Let the madness begin. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Can't steal the movie theme song. I gotta. The madness began. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Hit that. You gotta be an OG to know that one. It's Thursday, baby. First day of the madness. Brings tears of joy to my eyes. On this Thursday, I have 10 bets already placed. I went over 9 of them yesterday. I will touch on the one I added last night. Also made me a new set last night. I went over the first set of rules that we had going into the day. By rules, I just mean how we're going to try and catch things. Try and get Louisiana around plus 15. For example, try and get Duke at -4 or better, for example. Auburn, Illinois, plus something. Even though I like Iowa and Arkansas. By people around me, I'm getting talked into Auburn and Illinois. So I will try to catch them live. Also want to catch San Diego State around 3.5. Or better. Get Duke at -4 or better. Alabama at -18 or better. These are all lines that could happen early in the game or around halftime. I mean, they can happen at any point in the game. I will be watching live while I'm watching. I haven't figured out what window I'm going live in today. If anybody has any recommendations, go ahead and tweet me at Rowan Donaghy on Twitter, going across the bottom of your screen as we speak. There's not really a game like my best bet of the day. There's not really a game with one of my favorite teams to watch. So, I haven't figured out what time I'm going to go live yet. I might do around 2 o'clock. My TV's blocking my schedule from here. This is a rough schedule, but don't have the times. 2 o'clock, you got the San Diego State, Charleston, and I think at 3 you got Duke, Oral Roberts. Those might be the 2 biggest games of the day. So I might go live for the Duke Oral Roberts game. I think that's the plan now. Duke Oral Roberts, I will watch with you guys live here on this channel. I will have other games going on too, but that's going to be the main focus of the live, is watching and reacting to Duke and Oral Roberts. Now, there's another game that's 10 seconds left and it's going down to the wire. I might get hype about that game, but it's going to be during the Duke Oral Roberts window. I believe it's 3:10 Central. to 5:10 Central. That might be a weird time for me to go live. I want to do something earlier than that, but that's what I said. That's what I'm gonna do. Go live in the front window. Hilarious jokes. Sticking with it, Duke and Oral Roberts will be the game that I go live at. Like I said, start the show. I have 10 bets already placed for today. I just broke down the other 6 games and how I would try to attack them. West Virginia, Maryland might be the only game that does not see action from myself today. My man keeps trying to talk me into Maryland. I keep trying to ignore him. So we'll see what happens by the time 11:15 comes around. Again, only 4 hours until the madness pops off. 3.5 if you count like me. You dig? Before I get any further, though, this is Captain by a Hook with the red beard. It's Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dives, going live on this fantastic first Thursday of the March Madness bracket, Thursday, March 16th. For people like myself, this is the best time of the year to be a sports fan and a sports bettor. Just to touch on the games that I already touched on yesterday, it's not much. I thought I was going to have more stuff to talk about during the madness, but in all actuality, it's just the same 32 games for 4 days. All right. Start the day off. You got West Virginia, Maryland. Leaning West Virginia. Have no freaking clue what to do with this game. Just gonna actually stay away, and that's my best advice to anybody. I know it's the first game. I've tried to talk myself into the over. I've tried to talk myself into West Virginia. Like I said, my man keeps trying to get me on this Maryland with them. I like West Virginia, but I love the Big Ten and what they usually do. Big 12 has stepped up its competition and game. The second game of the season, I love Furman with all my heart. My money's on Virginia. Virginia minus 5.5. That is one bet I did let my contemporary gambling partner talk me into. It was Virginia minus 5.5. Even though I am in love with Furman. Kansas, I got them at minus 21.5. I just skipped a game. Sorry. Kansas, I have them at minus 21.5 over Howard. The number right now is 23. It's one of the few cases of me betting early that has helped me. In other cases, I got a bad line or the line just hasn't moved. Utah State, baby. Minus 1.5 taking on Mizzou. Missouri. Mizzou. Give me Utah State, baby. I love Utah State in this spot. I know the Mountain West has had its troubles in the tournament for the last half a decade. I'm putting it into all that today, baby. We're going Mizzou, going down to Utah State to get the first victory in Mountain West in 5 years, for the Mountain West in 5 years in the tournament. Let's go back down, see where we at. Alabama, baby. Minus 24. I will try to get this game at minus 18 or better. 24 does not scare me. It's just a big number. Why take it? Is my opinion. Alabama, they could easily win this game by 30, but I don't know. Anytime you get over 20, it's just, I don't know, man. I'm gonna try and get to 18. That's my goal. That's my going into this game. Bama minus 18 or a better. Hopefully the madness adds this. I could talk about that in a minute, but hopefully the madness adds some craziness as it usually does. Madness is named ideally because of the randomness and the craziness that goes on throughout this tournament. Um, San Diego State minus 5, baby. I haven't bet this yet. I love it. I like them over Charleston. I think they'll be the second Mountain West team to get a victory. I think the Mountain West comes out strong today. I just don't like minus 5, man. If I can get San Diego State minus 2.5, minus 3.5, I would have been all over it. It's just a weird number, man, to get minus 5. I guess it's a neutral site game. Mount West over Charleston. I just can't see myself taking it yet at minus 5. Snap, that was ugly. Arizona, I'm sitting on Arizona minus 15. This line dropped to 14 for a little bit yesterday, ballooned back to 15 today. I have the minus 15. I will keep an eye on that to try and get a better number, but I do think Arizona wins handedly. I think they win by about 24. Speaking of minus 24s, I got the bracket up, baby. Brackets on the wall. Thursday schedule is on the wall. 10 of my bets are in. I'm ready to go, baby. I'm geeked up. Got about 3.5 hours, if you count like myself. Hand already itching. For those of you who give a hot ham about superstitions. We rocking, and we rolling, and we rocking, and we rolling. I mentioned both of these games earlier, Illinois and Arkansas. Have no idea what I want to do with that game. Sheesh, as they say. I like Arkansas, but I think I'm going to get talked into betting Illinois live at +7, +6. Something I can find them at plus money. Think this game stays within the 5, no matter who wins. I'm going to try and do the same with Auburn, Iowa. I love Iowa. I think this game will be hard fought and to the nail, to the buzzer. But I do love Iowa in this spot. Stare down. Fran McCaffrey has motivated me in my own business endeavors to name a company after him and how he's motivated me in my career. Oral Roberts taking on Duke. I will be live. I guess that game's at 6 o'clock. I thought that game was at... That's Princeton. That's at 3. I guess I still go live at 6:10. Oral Roberts and Duke will be the game I go live for today. My money's on Oral Roberts, but I don't love it. I don't love it at all. I'm trying to catch Duke -4 or better. I saw a 5.5 yesterday. I got a little excited. Also, in that same window, I'm going to have Colgate and Texas going on. I'm also on Colgate +14. Yes, Colgate +14. I will be on this Colgate money line. Haven't taken it yet. And I guess it's been some years since I paid attention to money lines. Because it's going opposite. It went from 650 to 575. I was hoping to get around 700 on that thing for Colgate. We'll keep checking in on that. When I go live tonight, I'll come on a few minutes before these games and really break down what I have and why I have it on this Oral Roberts Duke and this Colgate Texas. Those will probably be the two main games of focus during my live. Boise State and Northwestern, baby. Boise State, I took a -2 as soon as this thing opened on Sunday night. It has proved to be a mistake. You can get +1.5. Boise State plus money on the money line as well. But I still got the Boise State -2. I'm still riding it out. I don't hate my number. It's just always like, damn, I could have got a better number. So that's what it is more than me like, darn it. Because I still like the -2. I still like Boise State to win this game by double digits. I still like Boise State to dominate, honestly. The one-trick pony that is the Northwestern. I don't even know what their purple people eaters uniforms mean. Houston, -19. I am on -19. And a hook. And a hook. So I got Colgate, Oral Roberts, Boise State, and Houston. And a hook. Captain by a hook with the red beard, Rowan Donaghy. I got Houston -19 and a hook. And then I don't have anything on Louisiana. If I can get Louisiana +15, I am all over it like a dandruff on a shoulder blade. Give me Louisiana +15 if I can get there. I almost took the +12 last night. It's dropped back to +11. A lot of smart people out there understanding Tennessee's offense has no origin story without ZZ Ziegler. Penn State, I am all over this Penn State money line. Penn State +130. One of my favorite plays of the day. You got to wait until nightfall to take it. It's a 9 p.m. start. Penn State shoots the lights out of gyms, and I think they continue to do that tonight. I think they take advantage of Texas A&M's strong will to play bully ball and just light they blank up from deep. Penn State shoots, as I've said on the show, over 50% of their shots from beyond the arc. Eventually, they start dropping. UNC Asheville versus UCLA is the last game of the night. Give me UCLA to overcome injuries. Give me UCLA -17 and a hook. That is how the red beard, Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dives, is playing Thursday, opening day of the March Madness tournament. I have 10 bets already placed. I explained the 6 bets that I will keep my eye on, try to catch at some live lines in the one game, West Virginia, Maryland, that I will 99% stay away from. Storylines and teams and people to watch for today. Some of the things that will be intriguing and exciting. I touched on one. The Mount West has not won a tournament game since. Can I get a calendar check? Since. Calendar check. The Mount West has not won a basketball game in the tournament since. One more time on the calendar check. 2018, people. March Madness, Mount West, they go together like peanut butter and vinegar. Doesn't go together at all. Today will be the day that changes. I am on 2 big Mount West teams. I am on 2 Mount West teams. Utah State -1 and a hook, and Boise State plus the same number. Also, we'll figure out a way to get San Diego State, another Mount West team, in there today. I think they go 3-0. Shut up some of the haters. This conference has gotten gangs better overnight. This whole season, they have been some of the best basketball to watch. Kansas, starting off around high noon, starting their quest to go back for back. It's always exciting when teams have a chance to do so. Usually you don't see that. Kansas being one of the first teams I've even heard talked about going back to back in a while. How long? In a while. Yeah, but like 5 years, 10 years. In a while. It's been a while. In a while. So Kansas looking to do that. Arizona, man, after them and Kentucky, who don't play till tomorrow, had disappointing exits last season. So look for Arizona and Kentucky to come out with a little more something to prove. Houston trying to make it home for the Final Four. They are heavy favorites tonight in their opening game of the tournament. Baylor, who's also a few hours from Houston, would love to get some of that Texas homegrown love at NRG Stadium. And then, of course, you do have Texas A&M, a few other teams who can get pretty close to home if they make it to the Final Four. Teams like Virginia, who everybody is talking about as struggling, being a decent defense, horrible offensive team. I think they have a way better offense than they are given credit for. Also think their defense will prove to still be elite. Virginia kicking off the day also in that second game slot. Oral Roberts, supposed to be the giant killers. Well, guess what? The committee gave y'all the biggest giant on the block, the Blue Devils of Duke. Go slay them if you want to prove something to us. Colgate taking on Texas. I think Texas got the short end of the straw in this one. Colgate is going to come and handle business. You can mark my words on that. Penn State looking to shoot them out the gym. Who else, man? I think you got about 3 chances for upsets today. Furman, or Roberts, Colgate. I think all the other favorites handle business. However, I am on Virginia, so I guess I think they handle business as well to some extent. Franklin Earl, my man, has been off for 2 weeks. Still too cowardly, I will say, to get his face on camera and give out a best bet of the day. He has no idea which way is up right now during this madness of March. He had a great season, so he doesn't want to ruin his reputation, I guess. This pansy over here. Hey, man, I can hear you. Don't give a damn. Get up here and give a best bet if you want to prove something to me. So that's where I'm at, man. First day of the madness starts in about 3 hours, give or take 30 minutes. I guess if you need me to, usually I had these shows planned out a little more in depth. I have a few more things to go over. Today is really just the madness, man. Everything we've talked about since Sunday, Monday, I've been breaking down this madness for about 5 weeks. 5 years. Y'all don't know nothing about that David Bowie. So yeah, I've been breaking down this madness in this tournament. We're finally here. This is the day of. If you got to go back into my episodes, go back into my notes. I broke down every one of these teams in depth. Spent about 7 to 10 minutes on each team in this bracket. You're supposed to be taking notes, comparing, contrasting. You're supposed to know exactly what we're going into today, and that is the most random day of sports. Even with these 10 bets, I don't plan on winning any of them. That's a joke for the jokesters. Knock on wood, tug on my hood. It is the first Thursday of the madness. I will let you guys go ahead. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. You're watching Captain by a Hook with the red beard, Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dives. Please take all wagers at your own risk. Please gamble responsibly. It is more important than ever on days like today that we keep our gambling habits in mind. Try not to go off of the loose end, chasing losses or get a little too high and emotional off of wins. Also, last thing I want to say, I have made 3 bets so far in the first 4 games of March Madness tournament, and I am officially, if official started with an A, I am officially 3 wins, 0 losses, undefeated in the 2023 March Madness through the first 4 games with Fairleigh Dickinson money line and the over on Arizona State versus Nevada. Cha-ching! And then, of course, Pittsburgh money line from Tuesday night. Again, thank everybody for listening. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Please take all wagers at your own risk, and please gamble responsibly. Dobbs.